Good afternoon, everyone. I won't take long because I'm going to hand over to Babalo. My name is Dume Mokoko. I am a board member of the African Women Chartered Accountants, responsible for the professional development portfolio. What I was doing today was not professional. I was actually sitting in another room because I'm doing something that I should not be doing, which is multitasking. I'm actually writing an exam, an online exam, which is very much seeming like an APC scenario and reflection and analysis. So I've actually been the other side and I've been listening to everything online. But I'm going to hand over to Babalo just to say a few words and give us the golden thread that we need just to wrap up from an AWCA perspective. I don't have any business cards to give you. I don't have, all I have is a QR code that you must just scan. But there's one thing I really want to highlight with everything that's been shared today is the power of collaboration. When I wrote my board 2 exam before it was the APC format, it was very long ago, very, very long ago. Elani, Godfrey, yeah, we are we are from that same batch, that cohort long ago before things changed. And I really wish that I had these interventions from these organizations and these interested bodies that are doing this and taking time out of their own spare time. And even for Ndunamu, who is a registered professional program provider, they take time to put these things together. It takes time for somebody to come up and tell you about their story and come and be vulnerable and say, this is what worked for me and this is what didn't work for me. It takes time and it takes effort. It takes a collaborative effort. It takes a contributive effort. And as the previous speaker also said, I really do implore you after the 6th of December to really just take your time, calm down, recover from all of it, catch your breath again, start breathing normally again, but still remember the box breathing from Aura. And remember to participate in some of these structures, because you're going to be standing here one day and you're going to be telling your story to someone, which is so important. I really wish that I had that in my years when I wish I had a board workshop, aside from my program provider. I wish I had somebody to tell me that, oh, I've got the same story as well. I was raised here and there, and these are the things that I was most worried about. I was just as worried about my audit partner being on my back. And in imploring you to remain a part of these structures, please also contribute to society. It's very important that each and every single skill set that you're going to be practicing and assessing that is going to deem you competent is something that you're going to walk away with. In my daily role now, I fully believe that, I do really feel that each and every single thing that I've been assessed on is actually what I'm putting into practice. So I've just recently joined KPMG's management consulting as an IFRS specialist, so accounting advisory services, but I have to now implement IFRS 17. Remember what Andisa was telling you? I must go out now and go and tell somebody how it is that they're supposed to do this. So it means that I must still go and be technically astute. And then I still need to know how operations and businesses and CFOs also function in the background about what it is that's most important to them and what they're most worried about. I need to understand how the economy is working, how the climate is working. And before this current role, I was in the issuer regulation division of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. So from the outside looking in, some of my responsibilities involved chasing after the likes of Marcus Jooste and making sure that investors get restitution and justice, because we make financial investment decisions based on information that companies put out that has to be prepared in accordance with international financial reporting standards. So I'm just trying to emphasize that everything really does come round in full circle. So don't take what you are going to be applying and being assessed on in any isolation whatsoever. And by virtue of the fact that I also sit on SAICA's CAPD committee, which is responsible for the governance processes around the integrity of setting the ITC and the APC examinations and the marking processes around it, what is going to be examined in the exam. There is nothing personal about what you're going to be faced with from pre-release up until when you get your actual scenario. So all the questions that you've been asking that have been answered by, I would like to call them experts now because they've got something to contribute. Take those things into account and see what the next few weeks are just going to be looking like for yourself, just mentally. You know, just see yourself, nourishing your body, fueling your body, giving yourself the protein that you deserve, staying off the kotas and the monsters and the play and the Red Bull just for a bit, and remember that water is life. And I think those are just some of my closing remarks. But as I said, I don't want to take up too much of your time and would like to hand over to Babalo just for her golden thread. Thank you.
Thanks, Dumi. Hi, everyone. I am Babalo. I sit on the Professional Development Subcommittee of the African Women Chartered Accountants, and I am an APC marker for Endunamo as well. So yeah, just to start off with, as a member of the AWCA, I am obliged to encourage you to sign up for membership. We have a QR code floating around, so please do scan it and join the AWCA. It is worth it. Gentlemen, you are also welcome to join. I know Godfrey is a friend of the AWCA, so don't think that it's just limited to women. As Dumi said, collaboration is important, and we would just like to thank Endunamo for reaching out and asking us to be a part of this program. We truly appreciate it, Ele. Thank you, Abasa, for the meetings, the guidance, and just making the process the last 2 weeks memorable. We truly appreciate it. We'd also like to thank our blessers, Investec. Thank you for the sponsorship. Thank you for the money, because we think blessers are a bad thing, but we need such blessers in our lives. So thank you for that. I just want to do 7 points, a brief golden thread of everything that has been said today. And we started off with Ora, who reminded us to breathe. Ground yourself, center yourself. Be stable, guys. This is not the time to teka. So it is important for us to ground ourselves, to center ourselves. As Godfrey said, do you. You don't need anyone's permission to be a CA. Do you. Do not seek external validation. You've got this. Believe in yourself and redefine what competence is for you. As Andisa said, do all triggers yourself, guys. You don't want to find yourself thinking IAS 17 still exists when we're talking about leases. Please do all the triggers yourself. Always conclude. This is good exam technique. We also, we touch on this a lot in the EPC. Always conclude. Number 5, don't be afraid of money, guys. Don't be afraid of money. You were complaining, Jorge, there's no budget for eating well. I get it, we set an intention at the beginning of this session, we are going to be CAs and we're going to have money. So don't be afraid of money. Eating, you are going to get it, embrace it, receive it. My 6th point, carbs, protein, and healthy fats in all meals. Let's take care of ourselves in the lead or in the build-up to the APC. And then number 7, the number of completion, you're already competent. You're already competent. The 6th of December is a formality. Set that intention now. Get over the imposter syndrome. You are already competent. How about print the letter C and put it by your door? So every time you walk out of the door, you see, nah, I'm a C, I'm a competent. You see, you've got this, guys. And then in closing also, as an African woman, I come bearing gifts. So Dumi, please, will you help me? Just want to firstly thank Ele for reaching out and inviting us as the AWCA to be a part of this initiative. We are blessed and privileged to have worked with you. Thank you. And then to the invisible hands that made this day possible, or the past 2 weeks possible, really like to thank Noma Zulu for the late nights, the late texts, everything. Yeah, thank you, Noma. And then, like I said, we have a QR code that has been floating around, and two ladies were the first to sign up. I think Martha and Litle, can you, as our first joiners for today, come up and get a token of... already. In the spirit of collaboration, I'd also like to present a representative from Abasa with a small token of appreciation from the AWCA. Who's the representative from Abasa? I have no idea. Oh. Also thanking our sponsors for the day, Investec, Remogapi, Retino. We thank you for everything that you have done and everything that you are still about to do. It doesn't end here. Our big brother as the AWCA, I think, Godfrey's been one person who's always supported all of our initiatives. So we'd also just like to thank Abu Godfrey for being here today and always just being a part of our AWCA family. And last but not least, our hostess with the mostess, Melody, thank you for carrying the program today. In the interest of time, just the first three people to raise their hands are going to get a 1, 2, 3. Orange bow, pink blazer, green shirts. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Let's see the QR code online. The code away.